Now on CoastTV News.
Taking a live look into Rehoboth Beach, how this beautiful beach and others will be protected, the priorities happening today. Road work in Maryland where drivers need to plan for delays.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Madeline Overturf. Welcome to Coast TV News Midday. Happening today, finance in Dewey Beach. That's going to be in the spotlight. The town will be holding an investment committee meeting at 5 p.m. It will feature a presentation and discussion by the town manager regarding the budget and financial needs of Dewey Beach. And also in Dewey Beach today, the Association of Coastal Towns is meeting. That's an alliance that was formed between the beach towns to advocate as one unified voice for their specific needs. Now, on the agenda today is reviewing legislation, the Coastal Economic Contribution Report, and an economic study on the coast. That all begins at 3 p.m. there in Dewey Beach. As we take a live look right now back into Rehoboth Beach, I cannot get enough of this view. It's just absolutely perfect, though what you don't see there is how freaking cold it is outside. Our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, joins us now with a look at our forecast. Bob, we actually got flakes some places this morning.
We did, Maddie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Delmarva. Indeed, the skies just look like they wanted to snow this morning, and we got some flurries across Sussex County, but they were fleeting. Just a few of them, maybe a little heavier near Lewis, but the bulk of the heavier snow is north Newcastle County, back through southeast PA. That's where they have the sticking snow, and it's one last disturbance in the northwest flow to our north that is triggering some of that snow around Philadelphia, but that's starting to move offshore right now. It's cold enough for some frozen precipitation. 30s to around 40 degrees, but whatever falls is going to melt as we have light winds right now. So it's possible we could still see another flurry as we go into the late morning into the early afternoon. Otherwise, some sunshine later on 2:30. We're looking at mid 40s, and then this evening Hanukkah begins and looking good for the beginning of that holiday with clouds and temperatures into the 40s. And we'll be looking at winds starting to shift to the south. It's going to be a cold day today, but warming up into the weekend. Big changes for Sunday with rain and wind. It's a first alert day. More on that coming up.
Bob, thank you. Today is National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. On this day in 1941, 2,400 service members and civilians lost their lives in the 2-hour air raid by Japanese forces on the U.S. naval base in Hawaii. The sneak attack shook America's confidence and pulled the country into World War II. President Franklin Roosevelt described it as a day that will live in infamy. This Thursday marks 82 years since the attack on Pearl Harbor. In Delaware, Governor John Carney ordered flags to be lowered to half-staff in observance of National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. That's in effect today, Thursday, December 7th. The state says flags should be lowered to half-staff until sunset. And one thing I would like to say here, from all of us here at Coast TV News, thank you to all of our World War II veterans, all of our veterans, and those who lost loved ones on Pearl Harbor Day. Starting December 11th here in Maryland, there will be a pipe repair project along Route 90 near Berlin. MDOT says it's going to happen weekdays, 7 a.m. to 5. That drivers, they need to expect lane closures. Work is set to be complete in mid-February. Israel says forces are in the heart of the southern Gaza Strip's main city, and Palestinian civilians are fleeing the fighting at Israel's urging. As NBC's Raf Sanchez reports from Tel Aviv, residents and aid groups have warned there's nowhere to go for them that's safe, and there's a dire lack of supplies.
The Israeli government has agreed to allow what it's calling a minimum amount of fuel into southern Gaza for humanitarian purposes. That decision coming after a lot of pressure from both the White House and the United Nations on Israel to do more to address what is an unfolding humanitarian catastrophe all across the south of Gaza. The Secretary General of the UN is invoking what's called Article 99. This is a rarely used power of his that allows him to refer to the urgent attention of the UN Security Council, the crisis going on in Gaza right now. He says it is a threat to international security, and the UN has been using words like apocalyptic, like hellish, to describe what is going on in Gaza right now. We have a dynamic where most of the population of the Strip is concentrated in the south. These are people who fled their homes in the north. And at the same time, some of the most intensive fighting we have seen in this entire war is happening in and around the southern city of Khan Yunis. For the Palestinian civilians, hundreds of thousands of them in and around Khan Yunis, they are facing a devastating choice. Do they flee even further south, try to get to safety down near the Egyptian border, or do they stay in their homes so they risk being encircled by Israeli forces? Here in Israel, there is mounting frustration among the families of the remaining 137 hostages who feel that the government needs to do more and needs to do it faster to bring their loved ones home. Back to you.
Around 1,200 people have been killed on the Israeli side, mainly civilians, during Hamas's October 7th attack that triggered the war. Coming up next, a menthol ban delay, the controversy behind it. Coast TV News Midday returns after this.
This holiday season, the Roxana Fire Department is helping children in the community with their annual Santa Parade. From now until Christmas, help fill their sleigh with donations of toys and clothes. For dates and times, head to the Roxana Volunteer Fire Company's event page on Facebook.
Here at Go Glass, we like to bring your home improvement projects to life. We provide modern and elegant glass for any project. Elevate your bathroom with a stunning glass shower to create a spa-inspired atmosphere. Seamlessly connect with your outdoor paradise using our bifold doors. We offer insulated windows, patio doors, tabletops, mirrors, closet systems, screen porches, showers, shelving, glass railing, and much more. Everything available with 0% financing. Start your next home improvement project with Go Glass. Everything glass, friendly and fast. We're proud to be Delmarva's #1 glass company.
Life isn't always easy. Sometimes we need a little bit of help to work through life's more challenging problems. At Addiction Medical Facility, we are here for you, believing in your strengths to overcome any obstacle. Whether it's addiction to substance use disorders or mental health issues, there's hope for a better tomorrow. Together, we can tackle what is holding you back. Our medication-assisted treatment combines FDA-approved medication with counseling, offering a holistic approach tailored to your needs. Addiction Medical Facility. Together, we find hope and healing.
Are you dreaming of the perfect outdoor space where you can relax and entertain? Look no further than Delmarva's most trusted partner, Spicer Brothers. We pride ourselves on superior craftsmanship and only use the finest materials to create beautiful, durable decks. From classic wooden decks to low-maintenance PVC materials, we have the perfect solution for you. And right now, get a free Green Mountain Grill with your new deck. Plus, enjoy 0% financing with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Spicer Brothers, turning homeowners' dreams into reality for over 20 years.
Doctors, lawyers, teachers, bus drivers, cashiers, librarians, the helpful smile of a helper, a caretaker, a healer, a giver can also hide the deepest suffering. Domestic violence impacts everyone, even our everyday heroes. What Is Your Voice is here to help. Call our helpline at 302-467-3310 or visit whatisyourvoice.org.
This holiday season, the Roxana Fire Department is helping children in the community with their annual Santa Parade. From now until Christmas, help fill their sleigh with donations of toys and clothes. For dates and times, head to the Roxana Volunteer Fire Company's event page on Facebook.
Critics are speaking out against the Biden administration's move to again delay a ban on menthol cigarettes. Some health advocates claim the administration delayed the ban to avoid alienating black voters who disproportionately smoke menthol-flavored cigarettes. The administration did not give reasons for the ban delay, but indicated it was not because of tobacco industry lobbying. President Trump is in the courtroom Thursday for his continuing New York civil fraud trial. You see him walking in here right now. Speaking to reporters before entering the courthouse today, he decried the trial as a witch hunt and very corrupt. New York Attorney General Letitia James alleges the Trumps have been wildly exaggerating their business assets for years. This is Trump's 9th appearance at his civil fraud trial. He's not required to attend that.
All morning long, we've been seeing the skies that look like they wanted to snow, and we saw a few flurries across Sussex County. Here's our Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam. Still, a few flurries can't be ruled out. We've got the steady snow to the north and a coating across northern Delaware, southeast PA, and New Jersey. And once again, a few flurries are possible here. Otherwise, some sun and clouds this afternoon. We start to warm up into the weekend with the first alert day on Sunday for rain and wind. I'll break down the impacts coming up.
Who's ready to rock and roll?
Tonight, join Winona from the Opry for a Christmas concert with country's biggest stars. Christmas at the Opry, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Hold on to your hats! Your host, Adam Schreiber.
This'll be a night we'll never forget.
With musical guest, Olivia Rodrigo.
What's this? It's a gift from the Delaware Electric Cooperative.
But why did they give us a billing credit?
Since the co-op is owned by its members, each Christmas, DEC returns money to those members. This December, DEC is giving $5 million back to those who were members in 2011. These refunds are one of the many ways the co-op is different from for-profit utilities.
It is the season of giving. Wow!
Ho, ho, ho. From our DEC family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Khalsa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sunder Khalsa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Khalsa Jewelers.
We are Khalsa Jewelers, offer signature pieces that represents the beauty, the love, and also the celebration of our life. Find your piece in historic Lewis, Rehoboth Beach, Instagram, and Facebook.
We were thinking about doing this garage to get the dust and everything off the floor. We decided to call Pinnacle Concrete Coating. He gave us a color option. There must have been 12 or 14 different colors to choose from. Everything they said they were going to do, they did perfect. And they worked, man, I tell you what, those guys worked so doggone. They said they could do it in 8 hours, and they did it in 8 hours. This is not a garage no more. It's a room for my vehicle. That's what I love about it. Call up Pinnacle, and I guarantee you'll be happy.
Extend the patio season and outdoor family fun with Tyndall's Casual Furniture. Hang out with friends around cozy fire pits and comfortable, high-quality furniture brands like Casual Comfort, Pollywood, Telescope, and North Cape. And don't forget to protect your investment with durable, breathable, and water-resistant covers. Enjoy now and pay later with 100% financing available on all in-stock furniture. For over 40 years, locally owned, Delmarva grown. Tyndall's Casual Furniture in Laurel and Lewis. Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
It's certainly looking and feeling like early December across Delaware today. It does look like it wanted to snow really hard. We got a few flakes in Sussex County this morning. It's still gray slate skies right now. We're looking at our gutter helmet cam. And that's at the VFW at the Ocean View, and you can see the cloudy skies, maybe a sprinkle, maybe a flurry as we go through the morning hours, but that's about it. Now, here's our 2-hour radar replay. We had some flurries around Lewis and Georgetown, and also here in Milton, too. We had some of those snow flurries, but only a couple. We had the steadier snow farther to the north. That's where more of that energy was, and even as close as areas of Newcastle County into Middletown and back into Newark, they have a coating of snow. Yeah. Accumulating on the grass across southern Jersey, across southeast PA as well as we continue in this northwest flow. And this is the last disturbance in that flow, and that's what's triggering some of that snow off to our north. They could see maybe an inch, inch and a half up there. Not for us, just maybe a flurry or two. 38 Millsboro, cold enough for that. 36 in Redden, 40 in Milton, Milford 39. And we've got a light westerly breeze at the present time. So as we go through the noon hour, can't rule out a sprinkle or a flurry. Otherwise, I think the sun will reemerge at times this afternoon. A mix of sun and clouds and still chilly. Temperatures into the mid-40s. This evening as Hanukkah begins, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies and temperatures into the 40s. We'll clear it out overnight, and by morning, cold, but not as cold as it has been with lower 30s. And we start that warm-up process as we go into Friday. I'm thinking middle 50s as we go into the afternoon hours, as we'll start to see our winds take on more of a southerly component with time. And with that, we will start to warm it up. But anytime we warm up this time of year, you have to think, well, maybe there's something going on. And there is. There's a big storm system that is developing over the weekend. Now, Saturday is dry. Sunday, we start to increase the clouds, and here comes the rain late morning into into the afternoon, and it gets steady and maybe heavy as we go into the evening as low pressure will be tracking to our west. So that keeps us on the warmer side of the system. It will be windy. We've got a lot of jet stream energy, maybe rumbles of thunder, and very heavy rain Sunday night into early Monday. Then it ends very early Monday, and then it's pretty much out of here. So the impacts that we're looking at Sunday evening into Sunday night, strong winds. Make sure those Christmas decorations are secured because we could see winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. Heavy rain too. The flood threat is moderate, especially in poor drainage areas, and we can't rule out a few thunderstorms, but not expecting anything severe. 46 this afternoon, sun and clouds, breezy and cold. And then for tonight, 30 degrees, mostly clear and cold, and then 56 on your Friday, mix of sun and clouds. 61 on Saturday. That's a day you should get all the Christmas decorations out because Sunday it gets windy, kind of wild into the evening and rainy. 67 and then dry and colder into next week.
Bob, thank you. The Bless Our Children campaign is in full swing. Already, look at this. We've collected $171,000 to help provide Christmas for children who might otherwise go without. As we know, though, this year is hard for a lot of folks, and the need is even larger.
We don't get a ton of snow, but we got a nice snowman on this card for Bless Our Children this year. Sent in from Bob and Rita Daniels. They're out of Lewis. Doing a great job, guys. We really appreciate the card. And anybody at home that wants to get involved in Bless Our Children, make sure the kids have a present to open on Christmas. You can go to blessourchildren.org.
Charlie just read, and if you send one in, we might even read your well wishes on air. Send a check or money order to the address you see on your screen, or you can donate online. Thank you so much for ensuring every child has a very Merry Christmas.
Hey there, Delmarva. Here's a look at what's happening today at 4 o'clock right here on Coast Life. It's Thursday, so you know things are getting a little spicy, a little dramatic, because every Thursday we spill the tea. And we have a very special surprise for you. We have insight and a little sneak peek on a special coming to NBC. We have that and a whole lot more happening today right here at 4 o'clock on Coast Life.
16 years ago, we founded Community Bank Delaware with the goal of providing high-quality banking services to our local community. Here you meet with decision makers, people just like you who live in and love this community. We provide the newest banking technologies to our customers, supported by our local team of banking professionals. Our bank serves clients throughout Sussex County, and we continue to grow, all thanks to you. Community Bank Delaware, where community matters.
Get wild on your beach vacation at Barn Hill Preserve. Join us for fun events happening all summer long. Find your zen at Kangaroo Yoga, or a playful breakfast at Munchin' with Monkeys. Slow down at Sippin' with Sloths, or laugh it up at Kangaroos and Comedy. We also offer daily otter swims, a unique experience only offered at a few locations in the U.S. Or schedule an encounter tour and meet our animal ambassadors up close. Barn Hill Preserve, the world of animals is waiting for you.
You have the power to leave the world a little better than you found it. You have the power to live a more carefree life. You have the power to make your home more energy efficient and less costly to operate. Solar from Clean Energy USA can give you that power. With over 14 years of experience and thousands of systems installed, solar power is more attainable than ever with generous incentives, making it less costly than you may think. Contact Clean Energy USA today to get your power.
Indonesian Grade A plantation teak is a tight grain wood that is high in oils, making it highly durable and resistant to the natural elements. Windsor Teak offers a wide selection of chairs, benches, deep seating, and over 100 different tables in stock, including extension tables seating up to 16 people. And with Windsor Teak being a direct factory importer, many people are pleasantly surprised with how reasonable our teak is. Stop by our showroom and smell the teak, or check us out at windsorteak.com. And remember, teak lasts a lifetime.
Be a penguin on New Year's Day at the AGH Penguin Swim. Come out to Ocean City on New Year's Day or join our cyber swim and take an ice cold dip wherever you are. Proceeds benefit the Atlantic General Hospital Foundation. For more info and to register in advance, visit aghpenguinswim.org.
Why do people open up differently here?
You are too much, Tamron Hall.
Do things they've never done before.
It's how she makes you feel. There's only one Tamron Hall.
Thursday at 3 on CoastTV.
McDonald's is seemingly everywhere, but apparently that's not enough. The burger chain announced plans Wednesday to hit 50,000 locations around the world by 2027. As of September 30th, there were roughly 41,000 McDonald's in all. McDonald's says adding the 9,000 new locations would be the fastest growth period in the history of the company. In addition to the new locations, McDonald's wants to expand its loyalty program with the hopes of reaching 250 million 90-day active users by 2027. The holiday season is here. With it comes so many fun activities, including decorating. If that brings you joy, it brings me joy to look at it. Take a look at this. This is the Christmas family tree. I love how bright and tropical it looks. Absolutely perfect. We want to see how you decorate your home for the holiday season. Look right here. You can send us your photos and videos to coasttvnews.com/holidayhouse. Still to come on Coast TV News Midday, how to stay healthy in the holiday season. A few tips from doctors after this.
Delmarva's Holiday House is brought to you by Bay to Beach Builders.
Michael Anderson of Anderson Wealth Management has the strategies you need to help plan your retirement. Catch Wise Money right here on WRDE.
Elevate your business and engage more customers with Draper Media. Our diverse network of media properties such as WBOC, Coast TV, 93.5 The Beach, and 102.5 WBOC reaches over 500,000 Delmarva residents across various channels like television, radio, social media, and digital platforms. Enhance your brand's visibility across the Delmarva region with Draper Media. Our passionate team of media specialists and content creators are dedicated to showcasing your brand through engaging commercials, dynamic drone footage, eye-catching graphic and web design, and social media branding. Share your brand story on our popular programs, capturing the attention of your target audience. Trust your brand with Draper Media, a family-oriented company serving the Delmarva community. Contact Frank Hamilton today at fhamilton@wboc.com to get started.
At Chesapeake Home Services, we take the risk so you don't have to. Trust our team with the sale and installation of your new water heater, and if you're not satisfied for any reason within the first year and we can't fix it, we'll buy it back. Making sure you get the best possible water heater at an affordable price, we offer friendly financing options for as low as $55 a month. When it's time to get a new water heater, take the hottest bed out there. With Chesapeake Home Services, we always go the extra mile.
Service sure to make you smile. They always go the extra mile.
Over 100 boys and girls basketball teams, 5 days of the best high school basketball talent in the country, 8 games a day, and it's all on the Delmarva Sports Network. The 41st Annual Governor's Challenge High School Basketball Tournament lives right here on the Delmarva Sports Network. From the first tip of the day to the wrap-up show each night, DSN is there. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app to see the action from every court. The 41st Governor's Challenge, exclusively on DSN, presented by OC Floor and Home Gallery.
Hey moms, you know those unforgettable face palms? Those moments that leave us both laughing and sighing. They're not just mishaps, there are shared stories. Share your unique mom moments with us. Go to coastlife.com/mom.
Over the next few weeks, you're likely to be tempted to get off track when it comes to your health, but do not let the holiday season derail your healthy habits. Mandy Gaither shows us ways to have a happy and healthy holiday season.
It's a season of joy, but also holiday goodies, gatherings, and many times overindulgence.
People sort of fall off the wagon, as most people would say, when it comes to their diet, sleep, and exercise in particular.
When you get off a healthy track, it can be hard to hop back on. But there's one thing that can help, says Dr. Barbara Bauer with the Ohio State's Wexner Medical Center.
Just say no. That's sort of my slogan.
Bauer says to enjoy the holidays in moderation, but avoid excess food and alcohol.
I think sometimes we get pressured to eat or maybe drink things with family members or friends, but again, okay to say no.
Say yes to exercise. Continue being active this holiday season. Try to eat healthy throughout the day, especially before a gathering when you might indulge in a favorite treat. Next, focus on getting good quality sleep.
They go to sleep late, they wake up early, or a combination of those factors. You throw in some alcohol, maybe more alcohol than they typically consume. That can alter your sleep too.
Finally, Bauer says to lighten your holiday schedule. You don't need to go to every gathering or run yourself ragged trying to see everyone.
To try to minimize some of that stress that can come with holidays.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
We're seeing a lot of clouds, gray clouds on our Orsted cam right now. It's possible we could see, well, a bird flying by like we just saw there, or a flurry or sprinkle. Otherwise, some sunshine this afternoon. It will be a chilly day and then warming up into the weekend with rain and wind later Sunday into early Monday. It's a first alert weather day. We'll talk about that, and I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up after the break on Coast TV News Midday.
You'll be walking in a winter wonderland at Bella Terrace Garden Center this holiday season. From freshly cut Christmas trees and handmade wreaths to poinsettias and Christmas ornaments. Let Bella Terra deck your halls and trim your tree. A certain jolly old elf will be making his grand appearance Saturday, December 2nd and December 9th. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Bella Terrace Garden Center, your one-stop holiday shop. Located right off of Route 16 in Ellendale.
Draper Holdings, parent company of WBOC and CoastTV, has an opening for a human resource specialist. Provide HR support for approximately 150 employees in 4 locations. Candidates should have an associate's degree with a background in recruitment, employee relations, and payroll. ADP and SHRM certification and a bachelor's degree are a plus. Join Draper Holdings as our newest human resource specialist with full benefits. Go to drapermediajobs.com to learn more and apply. Draper Holdings is an equal opportunity employer.
Take a stroll down our magical Christmas lane every weekend at Hudson Fields. Merry Christmas from Shell Brothers.
Coming up this week on the Delmarva Home Show, we're touring a gorgeous modern coastal farmhouse nestled on just under 2 acres on Beaver Dam Creek in Milton, Delaware. We're also checking out a $1 million condo in Rehoboth Beach. The holiday season is here, and we want to tour your beautifully decorated holiday home. Send pictures of your decorated home by emailing us at delmarvahomeshow@wboc.com. You can watch the Delmarva Home Show on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on WBOC.
Expand your family this holiday season. Grassroots Rescue believes each and every dog deserves their own unique chance at a happily ever after. Home of the perfectly imperfect, Grassroots Rescue provides educational opportunities and information on responsible pet ownership, offering assistance with pet food, spay, neuter, and emergency medical care. For more info on how to adopt, visit grrde.org.
Local businesses are the lifeblood of our communities. When you're shopping for gifts this holiday season, please buy local.
I'm Paige.
And I'm Leah from Coast Life, and we're urging you to buy from businesses on Delmarva this holiday season.
Whether it be cars, toys, or furniture.
When you shop local, you support your local community, you protect local jobs, and you strengthen the local economy.
So let's use our buying power.
Because together, we make Delmarva stronger. Here is an amazing story from Georgetown. Zachary, the puppy you see here, he went missing after he was taken from his home 5 years ago. He was taken to the Brandywine Valley SPCA this week in Georgetown in poor condition, attached to a heavy chain. But his microchip let the SPCA track down his family all the way in Baltimore, and now they're reunited just in time for Christmas. The SPCA says it's a great reminder to always microchip your pets. Coming up at 5, Stephen Decatur celebrates after their state champ football win. We'll have live coverage and more at 5 o'clock, Bob.
Yeah, and Maddie, we're looking at a lot of cloudy skies out there. Bark is worse than the bite. Could still see a flurry the next hour or two. I think we'll see some sun this afternoon. High around 46, and then Hanukkah begins this evening at sundown. And we're looking at temperatures in the 40s, but it will be dry. Paul Davis 10-day forecast, 56 Friday, 61 Saturday. Sunday is a first alert weather day for rain. Some of that will be heavy into the evening with a lot of wind as well. But then it gets nice and quiet as we go into next week with highs in the 40s.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, you can download our Coast TV News app and join us later for Coast TV News at 5. Have a great day.